Hey everyone, we're back. Today's the last day of June. It's Monday. Um, I know I was going to get to my last video over the weekend and I didn't end up doing it. I was pleasantly sidetracked with other things. Um, if you made it through the last video series, yay! Congratulations! It took us a month to get through the process of self-examination and rebuilding, and I had fun. On the way I learned a few things about myself, um, and was able to fix that, so that's amazing. If anybody else had that same experience, good job. Glad I could be of service. Um, I did want to talk a little bit about the next series of videos that I'll be doing for July. And July, we're going to be doing the 5 aspects of self. Um, so, for those of you who aren't familiar with like energy and vibration and the different densities of reality, um, we live here in like this 3D tangible space, so anything you can touch is 3D. Um, the 4D is all about energy, and the 5D is about conscious awareness. So we're going to be discussing that stuff coming up, and we're going to have a couple video series for each of the aspects of self, the physical, the emotional, intellectual, spiritual, and the shadow. And once you have balanced and incorporated all of these things into your existence, there'll come a point where consciousness is very apparent to you. And I I had this amazing experience of spending 2 days with with my friend and student and somebody who's become very close to me. Um, and it took him 2 days pretty much to digest everything that I've spent like the last 10 years learning. Um, so that to me is just like mind blowing. Like it's just insane the amount of information he's run through in that tiny little 2 day space. It's hours compared to like years. Um, it's kind of amazing. I wonder I wonder if he's gonna get to a point where his brain explodes actually, but um, it's it's pretty cool. Like he asks like all very pertinent questions, understands things, will repeat back like exactly how he understands it and connect it to other things that we've discussed before. So it's like that evolution of thought. It's so great. And he's like, yeah, this affects this and this affects that, and it's true. Everything is connected. Um, even this pen, it's connected to everything. Um, it has an energetic signature because of the mere fact that it exists. Um, so these are some of the things that we're going to be um, talking about. But I want to get into after this sort of alchemizing and transmutation and what that looks like for the ascension process. Um, the videos may be slightly more spread out. I don't have books written out for this yet. It took me a couple months to write the last one. Um, but I do want to grab my sketch pad and make a few sketches for you guys so it's easier to understand because not everybody can be in my brain at the same time. I can barely be in my brain sometimes. So um, I mean, you're all invited, but I don't know how long you want to stay there. So I'll be happy to draw out some things like I did for him and see if that helps. Hopefully, we'll make some progress, and you guys will learn some pretty cool stuff. Um, and when you do, hopefully, it leads to more questions. And I know that's not always a good thing, but like if you've watched any of my videos at all, I ask questions. I ask lots of questions. Yeah, it's a good way to learn. And once you realize what you don't know, you know how to figure out what you don't know. So um, that's always a good thing. But if you think you know everything, then you're never looking for answers, and you'll never find anything. That's kind of how I feel. So in the short run, we'll be doing more videos next week on the 5 aspects of self, and then we will continue on to bigger and better things. But everything that we have learned so far is going to be, when we deal with the whole ascension process, it will pull this into it. It'll tie all of June's teachings into it. It'll tie all of July's teachings into it. And we will figure out what life is actually about. Okay? All right. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.